Auntie Vi gets stuck in. That first day went by in a flash for Bug and Auntie Vi, particularly for Auntie, whose track record made her sigh. For instruction she'd seldom hear, and didn't heed the call, and moreover her aptitude, as she would often fall. The fresh air, it had suited them, however the next day turned out to be hot and muggy, so midges came to play. These flying insects on the prowl for anyone to bite, Aunt Vi, though no repellent spray, did not give up the fight. Her face became covered in spots as midges they did feast, yet Auntie Vi fought bravely on as she searched for some release. A spare pair of tan-coloured tights she pulled over her head, then chuckled as the midges couldn't reach her face instead. Bug bravely said to Auntie Vi, You now remind me of a bank robber, not fisherman," then feigned a little cough. "At least I'll scare the midges off, that was my great idea," Aunt Vi replied, though all the bites had made her feel quite queer. Auntie Vi's determination didn't wane at all, as she set up her fishing line, then heard someone call. She met Agatha McTaggart, a local helper there. "They call me Scraggy Aggie," she said without a care. And whilst all this was happening, Bug stood upon the shore, as Auntie Vi and Scraggy Aggie were talking some more. "I'm pleased to make your acquaintance," Scraggy Aggie said apace, as gusts of wind blew her wild ginger hair across her rugged face. "If you have trouble catching fish by the end of today, I'll take you in the boat tomorrow where the fishes play." "Would you like that?" Aggie asked, then said, "Your mask is great. Tights make a midge-free mask, all right. I think that's rather quaint." "That would be lovely," Auntie Vi mumbled through her thick tan tights. Despite a few nibbles she got, there really were no bites. That didn't stop both Vi and Bug from having a great time. Fishing, then to fishing shop and cafe. That was just fine. Within the shops they socialised with all the locals there. With New Year's celebrations coming up, the locals care. They practised dancing with the claymores laid between their feet. The sharpened blades were all faced up, which Bug found rather neat. "Can we learn to dance like that?" Bug asked of Auntie Vi. "Because back home we don't do that, and I would love to try." "Of course we can, love. Easy peasy. Wait and see, my boy." Though sounding confident, Aunt Vi knew it was just a ploy. Day 3 dawned and Bug went fishing by the water's edge. Auntie Vi met Scraggy Aggie, who looked at her and said with some amusement, "I can see you're kitted out, my friend. Outsize waders big enough for a wrestler in the end." Scraggy then took Vi to where her boat was moored. With one heave she tossed Auntie Vi in, who was swiftly floored. Her hips were rocking and a-rolling, her head tights matched her legs. Bug, seeing this, stifled a laugh and swiftly hid his head. The ladies sailed into the middle of the tranquil loch, and Auntie Vi commented that fishing had been a shock. The wondrous views were jaw-dropping, and fishing proved to be an ideal excuse to leave home and from her family flee. Bug loved this adventure with Vi, whose capers he enjoyed. More so, as Auntie Vi, it seemed, just never gets annoyed. The simplest things can entertain, as Bug found out that day, just watching Aggie and Aunt Vi as their work became play.